Hey there. So I'm making this video to talk about this little piece of art that I made. And this little, I think it's about 4 by 4 inches. It's on canvas board. It's on Etsy. So you can go to Etsy and buy it if you want. And it just says Stop Human Aging. Stop Human Aging. That's what it says. Stop Human Aging. And this was partially or significantly inspired by Aubrey de Grey and his book Ending Aging. And yeah, Stop Human Aging. And it was very simple. I took red paint and I put it on this piece of canvas, and then I put some paint pens and I wrote this on here. Now you could do this at home very easily, and maybe you should, or you could buy it from me. And I call this art. I think this is art. It is art in my opinion. You know, people can do all sorts of things that they call art and I think are nasty or whatever. This I like. It's very simple, and it's also very direct. It's a form of activism. And with regards to human aging too, and I've not done it yet, but it's on my agenda, is basically to write my you know, state and federal senators and representatives and tell them to support, you know, rejuvenation technologies and radical life extension research. And yeah, because right now I think a lot of the funding is based on private donors for this sort of research. And this, I don't know, I can't remember what the price is on Etsy. I'll even go link to, it's not only, this isn't even on Etsy yet, I don't think, but it will be eventually, one day, very soon, quite soon, probably in the next 2 weeks. I'll put it on Etsy. So it's not on Etsy yet. You're welcome if you want to buy it. You know, you can put in the comments or contact me through YouTube, and you can buy it that way if you want, or else it'll be on Etsy and the search engines will pick it up and whatnot. So yeah, in his book Ending Aging, I recommend it. You know, aging, and basically, you know, aging kills people. You know, right now I'm in my late 20s, so probably in another, you know, 50 to 60 years I'm going to be dead, you know, if nothing changes. And I could live, you know, theoretically I could live to 122, so I could live, what, that's like 96 more years or something like that. That's extremely unlikely. I think that was a world record for how long a human's lived. But yeah, so you know, you can also go donate to the SENS Foundation, buy Aubrey de Grey's book, you know, become a biomedical gerontologist, you know, go study biology, check out the sens.org website. So yeah, anyway, this is my art, and I just wanted to talk a little about it and talk about anti-aging. And I don't know, I'm probably not going to go back to school. I could go back to school. I could go back to school and study this stuff, but you know, just taking on the debt and the time, I think it's unrealistic. And I think I could actually, my best use of time would be trying to convince others. You know, if I could convince one person in the next 6 months to go devote the next 6 years of their life and their education to, you know, getting, or let's say 8 years to get a PhD or something. If I can do it somebody now, if I can, excuse me, if I can help, you know, get somebody committed to doing this, and they do this in the next 6 years, you know, that sort of takes my place of doing it. So that's how I think about it, for the next 8 years. But yeah, I mean, I could go back, I could get a PhD in biomedicine or whatever in the next 8 years. But you know, I've already been in, you know, beyond high school. I have another 6 years of education, and I think that's enough. I'm a little burnt out. You know, get somebody in their late teens to do this rather than somebody like me in their late 20s. So if I can get somebody in their late, if I can get 10 people in their late teens, if I can convince 10 people that are in their late teens to go ahead and study something that can enable them to, you know, further the cause of ending human aging by, you know, developing rejuvenation technologies or radical life extension technologies in the fields of biomedicine or biomedical gerontology, you know, that's great. You know, so if I could get 10 teens who are, you know, they're 17 now, let's say these 10 teens, theoretically, just theoretically, let's say they're going to go, you know, go use heroin and crack, and 5 are going to die in the next 3 years, and you know, the others are going to be working at fast food joints. If I can get 10 of those people, you know, 10 of those young, you know, older teens or young adults to instead of, so yeah, here, let me say, don't use drugs, don't use crack, don't use heroin, go to school, do this stuff instead. If you're on the path to screwing up your life, cut it out, and go get a PhD in biomedical gerontology instead. And don't let anybody tell you you can't do something. If you want to do something, if you're committed to doing this and you want to do it, then do it. Don't let anybody. And if you got horrible grades in high school, go to community college for a couple of years, study really hard, get good grades. And when I say study really hard, I don't mean study really hard 10 minutes before the test. Study like 40 hours. If you're in class for 20 hours of the week, study for another 40 hours of the week, and nail the stuff down. Just get it imprinted into your brain. And I think most all humans, possibly with a few exceptions, can have success if you devote massive amounts of time to being successful at something. And so that's why I think this is the best use of my time. Again, I could probably go through school and get a PhD in 6 or 7 years in biomedicine or something. But the debt and the time and the energy is a little too late for me. I think this is a better use of my time. I know all the psychological tricks to convince people to do this sort of thing. And I'm just kidding when I say that. But I have a decent sense of psychology, having studied it for 6 years after high school. So yeah. Anyway, I sort of started creating this because of the art here, and I think I'll stop it there. But if you got through this, thanks for watching. Yeah, and especially if you know somebody who's 16, 17, 18, 19, and they're getting ready to go to college, or they're not sure what they want to do. They're thinking, should I go to, should I get a 6-month degree or no degree? I'm not even going to go to college. This video would be perfect for them. If you know somebody, share it with them, because hopefully instead of doing nothing with an education and working sort of possibly menial jobs or something, maybe they can go on and get a PhD in biomedical gerontology or regenerative medicine or something. And check out the SENS Foundation. There's a whole student academic initiative, SENS Foundation academic initiative, that they can check out, and the links to there from the SENS.org website, SENS. So yeah, and I said I was going to end it 2 minutes ago. I'm going to end it now. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to this channel, share this video with others. Yeah, visit my websites and watch my other videos. So yeah, thanks for watching.